Okay, let's show you what I'm doing with my pre-compost then. So I did add some piping to the bottom of the bin originally to try and increase the airflow, to get the bacteria to move around and the heat to distribute a little bit better, because it gets red hot in the middle, absolutely red hot in the middle, and then a little bit cooler in the corners obviously. So that's pretty cold in the corner. So you just have to give everything a mix around, because you don't want the middle cooking and the outsides to be cold and not cooked properly. So just give everything a stir around. So what I've been doing is just adding in some air pipes. At the Johnson Sue method, just to increase the airflow in the bin. Let's move this over that side. Let's get the cold spots from the corner. Move this around. So it's taken about 4 weeks for it to cook properly. The bin below now is nearly done, that's 3 weeks, but it's still at like, it's still showing steady. So it's still cooking ever so slightly, but not like this one's cooking. This one's red hot in the middle, so just give everything a mix. Throw an air pipe in there. Again, it makes a slight difference. I wouldn't say massive difference, but it does increase the heat in the corners. Gets the airflow down into the bottom of the mix, which, to be fair, it can only do it good. It's not gonna be detrimental to the mix at all. So any extra airflow that you can get down into the mix is obviously going to be a good thing. So get this one in there. Just move that right slightly. So you can see I've got all my little chimneys in. Just flatten that out a touch. So obviously it needs mixing quite regular. It's plenty moist. I'm obviously not dripping wet. I don't want it soaking wet, but it needs the moisture. And it needs the air, it's got the food, so it's got all the critical components for it to do its job. But I like to mix it every day, because I want it to finish a little bit sooner. So I just take the pipes out, and then the oxygen then can get right down into the mix and act like little chimneys. Help to cook it all. Yeah, so I'll just put the roof back on there now, some shredded cardboard in some netting, and leave that to cook again for another 24 hours, and then I'll give it another mix round in the morning. You can already see the steam coming out the holes. Yeah, so like this part there, that gets red hot right in the centre, and then it's obviously cool around to the edges. That's why you mix it all up. But adding these air holes in, it does kind of spread that heat a lot more. When I've done tests with it just being flat, it's a hell of a lot cooler around the outside, but these holes seem to like let the heat get further to the outside, which is obviously like cooking more of the finished product. I think it's beautiful stuff. Oh, worm bedding, worm food. Yeah, please. Okay. Let's go and reset some worms. Okay, catch you in a bit.